why the civil society is not focusing on the state of our demographic wellness. So when you look at these 4 Ds, you have to come to the conclusion that we are on the track to a failed state. But because there are elections next year, the discussion is not about the state of the nation. The discussion is about who is able to rig the election next year and come back or get power. So it is a power discussion instead of a welfare and survival discussion. So it's a state of the nation that is in distress, in confusion, and illegitimacy, suffering illegitimacy, but we are not talking about the state of the nation. We are talking about who is able to grab power next year. We are completely sick. That's how you know that people have been traumatized for so long. They no longer can talk about their welfare. The only relief and what people are discussing is about which Arsenal team has won which cup in wherever. The Super Bowl and how it was in America.
Seems like that's an outlet for frustration, though.
Exactly. And that is what, in political science, if you do not want a revolution, give them the circuses and give them food. Give them bread and circuses.
That's how Hollywood was created, let's be honest. Because they did that to take away the attention of the people from what was really happening in terms of governance. But what I'm hearing you say, and if we need to look at it, one of the things that you mentioned is that this political slogans that we're hearing, 1 term, 2 term, no term, whatever the case may be, also seems like an outlet. It seems like an outlet to avoid the difficult yet necessary job of fixing the problem. Because if we talk about, sky-high debt, we talk about systems that don't function, we're talking about, lack of funds to then follow these functions. And not because they wouldn't ordinarily be available, but because they have been diverted somewhere else where they should not have gone. Now, as you list all of these things, there's often the accusation, and this has come from political circles as well, that surely it's not everything about government that is bad. It's not everything that has to have a negative tint to it. There must be something that you then must be able to celebrate. Does that divert our attention from what is really going wrong, whereby you need to then say, no, you don't get to escape by asking people to be positive? What you